Now the bride and groom will recite their wedding vows.
My first memory of us is one I'll never forget. We were lying on the office floor at Rhode Island College with my laptop, and you spent 2 hours creating a budget for me to help me recover from the debt I was in after having to go out on my own. And it worked. I knew right then and there that this guy means business. And if anything came of it, it would last a while. But I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that neither of us saw this coming. We even had what would become one of our famous 2-hour talks at Cello's, I believe it was, about how we just weren't ready for relationships yet. You came so far out of left field and rocked my world. Most girls plan their wedding as a kid, but I never did. I just never thought I'd see the day when I got married. Well, here we are. We did it. You have given me so much strength to do so many things that I never thought I could do, and to help myself be a little more happier with me. People that I know, as well as myself, can see that I've become a stronger person and a stronger woman because of you. I have the strength now to fight for what I want, to fight for what is mine, to stand up for myself. Thank you. Your unconditional love gives me a reason for being. You're the only place I feel like I belong and fit in. You are my world. You are my life and my everything. Today, I marry the one person that God made and put on this earth for me. I promise to be faithful to you always. I promise to be honest, to talk to you, and always love you no matter what. All I ask in return is that you love me back.
I think I can do that. I also prepared something. And I want to apologize in advance because it's fairly long, but anyone that knows me knows I'm kind of long-winded. Okay, now, you'll have to excuse me. I felt the need to write this down on a piece of paper because, let's be honest, I'm not exactly the person you want improvising in this situation. Lord knows what type of dirty joke I'll do in a moment of panic or who I'll offend without even knowing it. All right, so here goes. Dearest Dana, the love of my life, the apple of my eye, the keeper of my heart. Where do I begin to tell you all the things I want to say on this, the happiest day of our life? Yet, not blubber like an idiot while doing so. Dana, the past 5 years have been quite simply the best 5 years of my life. In the time since I met you, I feel like I've gone from a teenage boy without a direction or sense of purpose to an adult man without a sense of direction or purpose. That's a joke. Truth is, beneath this rough, tough guy exterior, hold for applause. Deep down, we all know that I'm a really sweet, cuddly, romantic at heart. I blame you for this. In the 5 years since we've met, you've changed me into the man that I am today, and I thank you for that. You've shown me what true love is by always being there for me when I need you. You've shown me the type of love that you always see in movies and read about in books, but never actually think is possible. You've challenged me to become a better person, and I will spend every day that we're together trying to become the man that you deserve, the man that has earned the right to be called your husband. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I rarely make a decision without thinking things through, without thinking of every single possible outcome. you more than anyone hate when I do this.
Yeah.
And writing these vows was no different. I thought long and hard about what I wanted to say and tried my best to put on paper all the things I love about you. All the things that make you special, and all the things that melt my heart the second I see that pretty face bubbling into the room, or screaming at the television because CM Punk just cheated to win a match. The fact is, babe, I don't have to write all these down. I just have to mention one moment, the moment that I met you. I remember that October night like it was yesterday. There you were, dressed as a dead schoolgirl for a Halloween party. There I was, dressed in my best clothes that I probably drug out of the hamper that morning, shooting the event for the college newspaper. I remember seeing you from across the room, and I know that's cliche, but that's my memory of you. Anyway, I remember seeing you in your zombie schoolgirl getup and saying that I needed to take your photo for the paper. I found a way to strike up a short conversation with you, and boy, am I glad I did. There was something about you that made me do a double take. I wondered who you were and spent the rest of the night trying to find out anything that I could. Were you single? Were you into guys, girls? Did you go to school here? I had about 10,000 questions, and before I knew it, the night was over and you were gone. And I had always chalked that moment up to a missed opportunity for me. If I had just had the guts to ask you for your number, you know, but the truth is I was afraid of getting shot down. I know, me lacking confidence, amazing but true. Did I think I was missing out on the woman that would later become my wife? No. I knew, however, that I really wanted to run into you again and maybe get to know you a little bit better. And then you walked literally back into my life at the start of that spring semester at Rick, and suddenly a boring math class seemed like it was going to be amazing. Like the class itself sucked. But what I got from that class is something I'll forever be grateful for. A new friend, someone to laugh with, someone I knew I wanted to spend my time with. And I knew from that moment on that there was something drawing me to you. Maybe it was your short stature, maybe it was your never-ending sense of positivity. Either way, I was intoxicated by this new person I was getting to know and wanted, and I needed to learn more. I'll never forget our first date, the butterflies in my stomach, the sense that I always wanted everything to go right. And the minute you walked in, all those thoughts left my head. Your mere presence was enough to calm me down, to make me feel at ease. And that's when I knew I found something special. From the play wrestling sessions in the Anchor to the car rides where Tony and Heather called you Little Spatrina, watching our relationship blossom is something I'll always cherish. I promise I'm almost done, guys. While I can't promise you that things will always be easy for us, I can tell you this. No matter where we go, no matter what we go through, I will always be there for you. I will be that shoulder you need to cry on, that sense of reason when you're stressing out about work or money or simply stuck in traffic with your tiny car, yelling obscenities at the 18-wheeler that just cut you off. In essence, I vow to be to you what you are to me, my soulmate. I know that my best days are days when I'm with you. My happiest moments are when you're in my arms. And I also know that my worst days, on the days where the burdens and pressure of life seem unending and the light in the tunnel seems to get further and further away, that you'll be right beside me doing what you can to comfort me, to guide me, to tell me that it'll be all right. And maybe occasionally crack me up by singing the dog mounting theme song. I vow that I will always love you, even on those days where the last thing we want to see is each other. I vow to love you in good times and bad, sickness and health, till death do us part. I vow to you that I will do my best each and every day to be the best man, the best partner, the best husband I can be for you. I will treat you like an equal in this relationship, as a partner and not just a wife. I will show you the love and respect that you've always shown me. I will forgive you when you get under my skin and hope you do the same for me. In closing, I just want you to know that without you, there would be no me. You're my second half, my better half. You're the reason I wake up every day, the reason I go to work for hours on end. In short, the reason I was put on this planet. It'll take a lifetime for me to repay you for all the kindness and devotion that you've shown me, and actually, I'm counting on just that. Today marks day one on our journey, and all I know is I can't wait for day 2, day 3, and every other day from now until eternity. Because I know that you will be there with me, walking side by side.